Welcome to today's podcast episode, where we'll explore the pressing cybersecurity challenges across major tech platforms like Apple, Google, Microsoft, the Linux kernel, and WordPress, uncovering recent vulnerabilities, proactive security measures, and the critical importance of keeping your systems up to date. Recently, Apple has swiftly addressed a series of critical zero-day vulnerabilities affecting a range of its devices, particularly those with Intel processors. Discovered by Google's Threat Analysis Group, these vulnerabilities posed significant risks of cyber attacks on Intel-based Macs. In response, Apple released urgent software patches and updates, urging all Mac users to update their systems promptly. Additionally, Apple acknowledged a critical vulnerability in its M-series chips, impacting cryptographic keys, and a zero-day threat requiring immediate attention for iOS crypto users. Security enhancements in iOS have been introduced, including a hidden feature that reboots devices after 72 hours of inactivity, and new password generation methods aimed at enhancing user security. Apple's malware scanning tool, XProtect, is crucial in safeguarding macOS users. However, recent updates are more critical than ever due to vulnerabilities affecting macOS and potential remote code execution risks in Apple Safari for Intel. The urgency of these updates is amplified by the rising trend of zero-day cyber attacks, posing significant concerns for users and security agencies. The U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, has added several Apple-related vulnerabilities to its known exploited vulnerabilities catalog, emphasizing the need for immediate action. Apple strongly advises users to update their devices without delay to counter these critical security threats effectively. As the tech landscape evolves, maintaining up-to-date systems remains crucial to combat the increasing prevalence of cyber threats. In recent Google news, there are growing concerns about security vulnerabilities in Google products, with a strong focus on securing Google Workspace for businesses. Google is actively enhancing its security measures, particularly emphasizing the role of AI in cybersecurity. Google's AI-driven tool, OSS Fuzz, has been pivotal in identifying security vulnerabilities, including 26 new issues in OpenSSL and other open-source software, marking significant progress in preemptively addressing potential threats. A Google report advises Chief Information Security Officers, CISOs, to implement transformative changes to effectively tackle evolving digital threats. Meanwhile, Google Authenticator has been updated with a new design and improved features to streamline two-factor authentication code copying. Discussions are ongoing regarding the safety of providing personal information, such as social security numbers, to Google for dark web monitoring. Google continues to face scrutiny over security issues on its platforms. Various vulnerabilities have been found in Google Android, affecting several versions and ranging from critical buffer overflow and privilege escalation to information disclosure and denial of service threats, highlighting the need for continuous vigilance and proactive security measures. In addition, the Department of Justice is urging Google to divest Chrome and possibly Android, citing national security concerns. This development could have broader implications for Google's market practices and their intersection with national security. Overall, this insight into Google's current security landscape underscores the balance between leveraging AI-driven security tools and addressing the ongoing challenge of protecting against vulnerabilities across its products. In recent news, Microsoft has made significant progress in combating cyber threats and enhancing security across its platforms. The company has taken legal action against global phishing operations by seizing over 240 websites, disrupting a significant phishing service in Egypt. This is part of Microsoft's broader strategy to tackle phishing-as-a-service operations and protect users from fraud. In response to incidents like the CrowdStrike data breach, Microsoft has enhanced its security infrastructure with initiatives such as the Windows Resiliency Initiative. This includes new exposure management features in Defender, addressing evolving cyber threats. A report highlighting 17 attack techniques against Microsoft Active Directory has prompted a call for organizations to strengthen their security measures. Microsoft's Digital Crimes Unit continues to disrupt phishing operations targeting financial services worldwide. Additionally, Microsoft's Ignite 2024 showcased AI-driven innovations and cybersecurity advancements through strategic collaborations. The company has launched the Zero-Day Quest hacking event, offering $4 million in rewards to uncover vulnerabilities in AI and cloud security, demonstrating its commitment to proactive security measures. President Brad Smith has called for stronger actions against state-sponsored cyber attacks, citing threats from countries like China, Russia, and Iran. This aligns with Microsoft's Secure Future initiative, which reports progress in securing platforms while acknowledging ongoing challenges. Collaborations with cybersecurity providers are bringing innovations like AI and graph databases to enhance defenses against rising cyber attacks. In response to new vulnerabilities, Microsoft has released tools and updates, including Zero Trust security enhancements and significant Windows security updates, ensuring strong defense against sophisticated threats. In recent Linux kernel developments, several critical vulnerabilities have been discovered and addressed, particularly impacting versions up to 6.1.8. These include multiple buffer overflow issues that could allow attackers to execute arbitrary code, along with privilege escalation flaws that may grant unauthorized access to elevated permissions. Denial of service (DoS) vulnerabilities have also been identified, posing threats to system availability by allowing remote attackers to disrupt operations. Additionally, there are risks of sensitive data exposure due to information disclosure vulnerabilities, alongside other concerns related to privilege escalation. Linux developers strongly recommend that users update to the latest kernel versions to mitigate these security threats. The open source community remains committed to quickly addressing these vulnerabilities to enhance system security worldwide. For comprehensive protection, users should review the latest advisories and updates from their Linux distribution. In recent WordPress news, millions of sites are at risk due to critical vulnerabilities identified in various plugins. These include issues like cross-site scripting, privilege escalation, SQL injection, information disclosure, cross-site request forgery, and notably, remote code execution. Affected plugins span popular categories such as form handlers, media and content display, e-commerce enhancements, and security tools, impacting plugins like Ash, email subscription pop-up, Simple Gmaps, Bard, GDPR, Elementor, WP Project Manager, and School Management. Administrators are urged to promptly review and update their plugins to mitigate these risks, as over 4 million website security is compromised without immediate action. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to catch our next cybersecurity episode. You won't want to miss it. Coming to you next week.